What is up, everybody? Welcome to Depression Talks with Manuel. And in this community, we openly talk about depression, anxiety, and low esteem. So don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button because I promise you are not alone. Now, let's just jump right into it. So, there's been times and moments, especially if you deal with clinical health, mental health, that somebody says to you, suck it up, or just focus on the positive. You're not appreciating life. You're being selfish. Maybe it's your friends and family telling you this if you deal with some mental health things. And I'm going to talk about that. First off, depression is not a choice. And anybody that makes that assumption or anybody that makes that comment saying, why don't you just be happy, is clearly somebody that does not have empathy and doesn't clearly understand what mental health is all about. You don't know the damage that you can have on somebody by making a comment like that. I've received comments in the past on my videos, some people at work, some no longer friends, but acquaintances that I had about, you're just not being positive. You're not focusing on the positive. Look at the life that you have. How are you not happy? Like, they'll make comments like that. And maybe you can relate to that. Any comment like that, I'm telling you, can truly push somebody on the edge. It can make somebody feel like their problems are not an actual issue, / their problems are being belittled. And if you're anything like me, you'll feel like guilty. Like, maybe they're right. Why am I complaining about this? Am I the crazy one? Am I weird for having this depression? Am I weird for having these mental issues? What's wrong with me? And then the cycle goes worse and worse. I should be appreciating all these things, and I'm still not. How come I can't? I should be happy right now, and I'm still not. How come I'm not happy? And it goes worse and worse and worse until I get to the point where it's like, something's clearly wrong with me, and I can't explain why, and there's no hope. There's no way of this getting better. So anybody that says to you, you have a choice whether you want to be happy or not, some people don't. Some people have a chemical imbalance in their brain that they had to strive and work on to be more positive. They had to exercise more often, maybe meditate, find avenues to try to be positive. There are some people in this life that do not deal with depression, and I think that's awesome. The fact that you don't have to deal with feeling of a storm over your head every single day, the feeling of, why am I here? The constant thoughts of, man, this is seriously, a struggle. Do I want to wake up today? Do I want to go throughout my work day? Do I want to do this? Do I want to talk to that person? I just want to be alone. I just want to push everybody away. Some people don't have to go through that, and I think that's awesome. But do not belittle somebody else for having to deal with that daily struggle, having to deal with those daily issues of what I just talked about. Remember that your words can cut like a knife, so be careful how you use them. All right, by the way, thank you, Roy, for joining the live stream. I'm super happy to see your channel talking about this stuff. Gotta do homework right now, but just wanted to say love your vids. Thank you, Rory. I do appreciate that. I love this community because it's always talking about depression, anxiety, and low self-esteem openly, and a lot of people are too afraid to talk about it, but not this guy right here. Justin, what's up, man? He says depression is not always a choice. Exactly, depression is not always a choice. Some people do not. I can only speak for myself here. If I wanted to be happy every day, trust me, I'd rather choose that right now. What person that deals with depression or anything, any mental health issue, what person says to themselves, I want to feel negative today. I want to go about my day not wanting to be here. I want to go about my day not focusing on the positive. There's no person on earth that wouldn't want to choose happiness. So to think that it's just a switch that you could turn on and off is truly belittling and demeaning to someone that deals with mental health. Mental health is such a complicated and more complex thing than just something as simple as that. So I wanted to quickly make this video simply spreading awareness to anyone that says to someone depression is a choice. Anyone that says to someone, suck it up, why are you complaining? You're constantly complaining to me. Man, like, why are you talking about this still after weeks or months or days? You're still sad? You're still talking about this? What's wrong with you? Anybody that says that, you are truly being a very ignorant and naive person. And you don't know how much damage you could be doing to someone that is suffering with these mental health issues. You could be pushing them to the point that they feel like they don't want to be here anymore. You're actually making matters worse. Instead, have more empathy. Have a heart. Listen to what they have to say. Listen to what's causing them this pain and grief in their hearts. Be there for them. On that point, I was watching some thing about mental health. If you're struggling right now, and somebody said to me recently, I don't want to open up to people about this because I don't like people worrying about me, and I don't like people feeling like they're judging me for having these mental health issues. And I said to them, I'm here for you if you ever need to talk, right? I'm here for you. Tell me what's going on, right? And she was like, okay, okay. But then I heard this awesome quote: those that matter don't mind. Those that mind don't matter. So if you're talking to somebody about your mental health and they say, what's wrong with you? And they care and they mind about what you're saying, and they say, why are you talking to me about this? Or they give you negativity and don't give you any support, say that you're annoying them, they do not matter. Because there will be people that you talk to, including family and friends, that you talk to about your issues, and they will put you down for it. Those people do not matter. But then, there's the people that do not mind. And those are the people that matter. The people that you can talk to constantly, over and over again, about your issues. And they say, you can come to me anytime you need to, anytime you want. I am here for you in whatever capacity that you need me to. And that feeling of knowing that you can talk to somebody openly about these issues, which you should be doing, is so helpful. So remember, those that mind don't matter. And those that mind don't matter, and those that matter don't mind, okay? Please remember that. Back to the point, I really hope that you enjoyed listening to, honestly, a perspective on something that is rarely talked about. And if you did, remember to hit that subscribe button to join this awesome community that openly talks about depression, anxiety, and low self-esteem, because I promise you, you are not alone. There's nothing wrong with mental illness in the sense of you are not weird. You are not annoying. You're not so different and so off base and so selfish in whatever capacity. You are not, okay? You're dealing with something, and that is okay. As long as you know that it is okay and that you can deal with this, you can get through this in any way possible, which I know you can. I know you can. Don't forget that. Lauren says, thank you for your videos. Hey, I'm glad to help. I am truly glad to help, because to be honest, this community, you're helping me too. You're helping me too. It goes both ways. All right, y'all. I gotta go. So, I think it's time to end the video. As I always say, do you stay spikelicious and keep smiling. Peace. Have an awesome week, y'all. I love y'all so much. Keep on smiling. You got this.